second inning, scored the game-winning run. Check swing right to the second baseman, Mendez over to Enriquez, and that'll be 2 quick outs here in the first inning. 4-3 for out 2.
Panthers second baseman number 7, Matt Slayton.
Max Slayton will step in. He had a double down that left field line, and I mean blistered one to center field. That P&G center field made a lot of great plays, but his best one was that one to haul in from Mack there in the third inning. First pitch to Slayton, a little late on that one, fouls it off to the right side. Two quick outs recorded in this first inning by the big man, Ibarra. 0-1 to our junior second baseman. Breaking pitch outside, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Another breaking pitch from Ibarra. 2-1. And the 2-1. That's a chopper up the middle. Will it get through? Yes, sir. Slayton with another hit. Mack with good contact, barreled a ball, gets it up the middle. And he'll be on with 2 outs.
Sam Fitzgerald.
And Slammin' Sammy will come to the plate. 4 consecutive hits today. And they're not paying attention, and Mack's going to slide and steal gas second base. Well, we got music playing. Nobody's in the box, and Mack just went, and nobody was standing on second base, so he took it. I don't know what you're going to call that, but 90 feet for the good guys is what the official call will be. Good heads-up base running there. Nobody says a word, and now we're a hit away from tying this game up. Slamming Sammy Fitzgerald back in the box, and now he steps off, and we got time. First pitch coming into Fitzgerald. Breaking pitch outside for ball 1. We on? 1-0 count. Ibarra from the stretch looks out to second base. And comes with a pitch, and that ball's hammered into left field. Will it get down? No, it'll hang in the air. Good effort out there by Lowe. Karams to his left. Fitzgerald got a lot of that one, but not enough. And for the first time today, Fitzgerald is retired. F7 officially on the call out. That'll do it for Lufkin in the first inning. We do get a hit, but no runs. They are leading it 1-0 after the JM Chevrolet first inning. We'll be back right after this.
By now, you've heard of Tia Juanita's and our unique mix of your favorite Mexi-Cajun dishes. Enjoy grilled oysters, boudin quesadillas, fish tacos, and more like great gumbo, steaks, and fajitas. Plus a full bar featuring our famous frozen cocktails. And that's not to mention our great live music every weekend. It's everything great we're known for. Tia Juanita's, dine in or to go. Visit us today in Lufkin, Henderson, or our newest location now open in Longview. Tia Juanita's, dive on in.
When it comes to repairing your vehicle, you always have a choice. At S&W Expert Collision Repair, we set the standard for excellence with state-of-the-art equipment, leading-edge technology, and over 40 years of industry know-how.
They got us a new car. They got us a new car. They got us a new car.
No, this is your car. We just fixed it correctly.
Thank you so much for our new car.
No, this is your car.
S&W Expert Collision Repair. You just might think you got a new car.
Now batting for the Hornets, left fielder number 6, Carter Wagner.
And welcome back as we move into our second inning action. Lufkin Coca-Cola. But it is our Joe Hancock Insurance second inning. And the first pitch, check swing there by the 6-0 hitter, Kyron Williams, or excuse me, the 7-0 hitter, Lowe. And that'll be ball one. Fitzgerald needed 22 pitches in the first inning. He struck out one, gave up 2 hits, walked one. And, of course, the 1 run, 1-0 pitched, and that ball's hit to center field on a line. Forney, a little bit to his right, will be there to haul it in, F8, and we get the quick first out this inning.
Hornets second baseman number 7, Buddy Mendez.
Once again, for all of your insurance needs, give my man Jalen and the guys a call today. That is Joe Hancock Insurance, your all-state dealer here in Lufkin. And there's a shot to the right side and past a diving Slayton at second base, and Mendez will be on with a 1-out single.
Hornets center fielder number 9, Jace Dickerson.
Mendez gets the 3rd hit of the afternoon already for Hudson. Sepulveda in that earlier game just today went 5 2/3 and gave up 7 hits the entire game. There's a chopper right to Stafford. Over to 1 to Slayton in the dirt. It's picked and they got him. Great dig at first base by the Big Cat. That'll be a 6-4-3 double play. Pitcher's best friend halfway through the Joe Hancock Insurance second inning. Panthers coming to bat down 1-0 here on Lufkin Game Time.
When it comes to repairing your vehicle, you always have a choice. At S&W Expert Collision Repair, we set the standard for excellence with state-of-the-art equipment, leading-edge technology, and over 40 years of industry know-how.
They got us a new car. They got us a new car. They got us a new car.
No, this is your car. We just fixed it correctly.
Thank you so much for our new car.
No, this is your car.
S&W Expert Collision Repair. You just might think you got a new car.
Commercial Bank of Texas has been your community bank since 1901, and our dedication to the people we serve is as important today as it was then. Today, CBTX brings you the latest technology, backed by personal customer service and #sealed with a smile. At Commercial Bank of Texas, banking is our business, but helping people succeed is our passion. It's time you experienced banking Texas style. Stop by or give us a call today. You'll be glad you did.
Now batting for the Panthers, right fielder number 8, Damari Rodriguez.
Rodriguez will lead things off for Lufkin here in the second inning. It'll be 5, 6, 7. Rodriguez, Sepulveda, and Perez. Rodriguez had a hit earlier today as well, and takes that first pitch in the vicinity of the outside corner for strike 1. Another good crowd here tonight. 0-1 pitch. That is in for a strike, 0-2. To D-Ray, swinging a miss, strikeout. Ibarra throwing a little gas here tonight.
Panthers designated hitter number 15, Ryder Sepulveda.
And that will bring up Ryder Sepulveda, the big freshman. He didn't get a hit in the first game, but by God, he did everything on the mound. Again, 5 2/3 innings. 79 pitches, 7 hits, 2 runs allowed. Didn't get credit for the win, unfortunately, but boy, he pitched good enough to deserve it. 0 for 3 at the plate, trying to get off that. Takes that outside for ball 1. 16 pitches needed by Ibarra in the first inning. Gave up 1 hit. And the 1-0, that's outside. 2-0 now to Ryder Sepulveda, the freshman. And that's a big swing and a miss. 2-1. I think Ryder was expecting something else. Got something low and away. Might have even been ball 3, but my man was wanting to tie this game up with that heck. 2-1 count. Low and outside again. 3-1. Ibarra making an effort here to stay away from the zone. Or the inner part of the zone, I might say. And the 3-1 comes inside, and he laces it, but right at the third baseman. Riggs across the diamond to Enriquez. And that's a great play by Riggs at third. 5-3. 2 outs again here in this inning. And that pitch by Perez popped up out of play. There's a chopper to the right side. Mendez fields it cleanly, and it's another quick inning here for Ibarra. 4-3 on the putout. It is 7 up and 6 down. Only one single by Max Slayton is the lone hit for Lufkin so far, and that does it for our Joe Hancock Insurance second inning. Just like that, we're headed to the third. Lufkin still down 1-0 here on Lufkin Game Time.
For the first day of school, for the last day of work, for the satisfaction of a job well done, for the ideas that change the world, for good times, for not so good times, for her future and hers and his, for serving our customers and connecting communities. We're here with you for good. Austin Bank, with you for good. For the first day,
East Texas Slab Masters is one of East Texas' most trusted foundation specialists. With over 25 years experience, they can assess and address any of your foundation needs, residential or commercial. Top 4 warning signs: doors not shutting properly, cracks in sheetrock, cracks in concrete slab floors, cracks in brick. We also offer polymers, a heavy-duty polyurethane foam for slab lifting and soil stabilization. Protect your investment. East Texas Slab Masters, setting your house on a strong foundation. Schedule your free estimate today.
And we are moving into the third inning. It is our St. Luke's Health Memorial, inning number 3. And a throw down by Perez, and we're just about set. Back to the top of the order here for the Hornets. Riggs will lead things off here in the third inning. He walked to start this game off on 4 pitches, and thus far has scored the only run of the ball game as we move to the top half of this third inning. Once again, brought to you by St. Luke's Health Memorial. And the first pitch to Riggs is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Fitzgerald, 2 innings, 27 pitches. He had a little 4-pitch inning there. That helps. After the double play, that is, oh, come on, Biggin. Outside, 1-1 the count. 6-4-3 double play started by Stafford to Slayton, and a great dig over there by the big cat at first base, and that's going to carry him off of Perez's glove, and it's 2-1. But 3 hits, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk allowed by the sophomore, slamming Sammy Fitzgerald. 2-1 pitch on the outside corner, 2-2. Perez might be a photographer in his off time. 2-2 on the way. Breaking ball, bailed out of there, but it broke in just around the plate on the inside, 3-2. And that's low and outside, and he walks Riggs again. The second time tonight he walks Riggs to start the inning. That did not fare well for us in the first time. Fitzgerald back to the stretch. Benassi lays down a bunt right to Sam. He will underhand it over the big cat at first base for the first out. Sack bunt for Benassi.
Hornets pitcher number 4, Alberto Ibarra.
For out number 1. Riggs out to second, and Alberto Ibarra will step in. Ibarra had a single as well in his first at bat. And the first pitch from Fitzpatrick. That's up the middle. That's right off of Fitzpatrick's backside. He will get it. He will stab, and he will tag Ibarra at first base and will get the out. The official immediately called him out. Uh-oh. We've got some creative yells at the umpire. Hudson must be here.
Hornets designated hitter number 20, Ace Haran.
The first base coach went absolutely bonkers that he didn't touch him. Obviously, I'm not close. I can't tell if he did or didn't, but they're going to convert and still call him out. Ibarra hit an absolute rocket back up the middle that hits Fitzgerald. Must have been in her lower portion of his body. He turned around, maybe his hamstring or something back there. Either way, it's going to go down as a one unassisted for out number 2. And Griggs will be over to third. Horan hit a ball a mile in the first inning that Forney ran down in center field, that I'm telling you, the ballpark belly held it. I would suspect we're going to be a little bit more careful with the big man as he starts him with a curveball, and he offers at it and comes up empty-handed on 1. He hit a 1-0 pitch, or excuse me, a 3-1 pitch to deep center field that Forney was able to run down. Another breaking ball in for a strike to Horan, the DH, and it's 0-2. Ibarra hit that ball right on the money. And the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball again. 3 straight Uncle Charlies. And Horan goes down on 3 pitches swinging. And that'll do it. They get the walk. Get a big solid contact there by Ibarra, but a good play by Fitzgerald. And that'll do it for the top half of the third inning. We're brought to you by St. Luke's Health Memorial. We're still down 1-0. Panthers coming to bat here in the third right after this.
You're listening to Lufkin Panther Sports, brought to you by Morgan Insurance Agency, your hometown team for all things insurance. Whether it's personal coverage for your home, auto, or life or commercial protection for your business, they've got you covered. Morgan Insurance Agency proudly partners with Liberty Mutual, a big game player in both personal and commercial insurance, to bring you policy options that fit your needs and your budget. When it comes to protecting what matters most, don't wait until the final whistle. Call Morgan Insurance Agency today and let them put together a winning game plan for you. 936-634-7755. Or visit them online at morganins.com. That's morganins.com.
And welcome back. Bottom of the third. Lumpkin lucky to get out of that jam in the third inning. Fitzgerald battling and made a great play off of Ibarra's line drive up the middle to get the out. And then struck out Horan to get the rally, leaving Riggs over at third base. So we move to the bottom of the third. It'll be 8-9-1 for Lufkin as we look for our first sign of life after hitting 13 hits in the first game. A little struggle early here in the second.
Now batting for the Panthers, first baseman number 12, Julian Ariano.
Well, gotta like his music selection. Gotta love a little Tupac in your, gotta have some Tupac in your life. I like it. The big cat steps in. Ibarra's first pitch of the third inning, right down the middle, strike 1. Ibarra 38 pitches through, or excuse me, 26 pitches through 2 innings. 1 hit, 1 strikeout. That has been it. 0-1 off the end of the bat, fouled off 0-2. Ariano, Hernandez, and Forney here in the third inning for Lufkin is our St. Luke's Health Memorial third inning. And the 0-2 pitch, breaking ball, actually fastball, and he did not hold up. It's strike 3.
Panthers third baseman number 6.
Second strikeout of the ball game for Ibarra. And that'll bring up Steve Hernandez. First at bat here this afternoon against the big Hudson Hornet. And the first pitch, swinging first pitch, fouls it straight back 0-1. And the 0-1 to Hernandez, way inside there, 1-1. One single by Slayton in the first inning is all of our theatrics at the plate so far tonight. But only trailing 1-0. And that's going to be called ball 2. Two-one pitch. That's hit hard to the right side. Mendez fields it, however, to his left, throws a dart over to Enriquez, and another 2 quick outs, 4-3.
Panthers shortstop number 5, Grant Stafford.
Actually, Forney's up. Stafford will hit if Forney can reach base.
Panthers center fielder number 4, Latavian Forney.
Forney flew out to center field. And his first at bat gets the first pitch breaking ball for strike 1. Oh, 1 fouled back. 0-2. I'm pretty sure so far Ibarra threw harder warming up. He is mowing us down here through 2 2/3 innings. No stress-related pitches here so far. Quickly up on Forney, 0-2. And here is the 0-2 upstairs, 1-2. Again, Forney flew out to shallow center field in his first at bat, and we are just now headed through the second round. 1-2, breaking pitch again, flies out to center field. Dickerson coming in. Second baseman Mendez going back, and he will make the over-the-shoulder catch. F4 for the third out of the inning. Once again, Lufkin has now been retired 7 in a row, and 9 out of 10 have been retired by the big man from Hudson. That does it for our St. Luke's Health Memorial third inning. We are headed to the fourth, still down 1-0 here on Lufkin Game Time.
Hey, boss, do we sell to animals?
Stephanie, I'm busy watching the Lufkin Panthers. What do you mean, do we sell to animals?
You may want to come check this out.
Oh, it's Fang. Fang gets whatever he wants. Congratulations, Fang. Hi, folks. JJ Webb here from JM Chevrolet, and you can get the Chevy you've always wanted right now at JM Chevrolet. Find your next vehicle at jmchevy.net.
When someone in your family needs emergency care, you want it fast. And now, with Woodland Heights Medical Center's newly expanded ER, it's even easier to get quick, convenient access to 24-hour emergency care. For treatment of broken bones, to care for life-threatening conditions, our dedicated team is ready. Visit ercarelufkin.com for more info.
That's fouled off to the right side as we start this fourth inning. Lufkin Coca-Cola style. Nothing better than an ice cold Lufkin Coca-Cola. And that is a fastball by Fitzgerald that almost got Albritton in the dome. Leadoff batter here in the fourth inning. It's 5-6-7 in the lineup. There's one right off the end of the bat, and Mac Slayton is there, fires it over to the big cat, and we got a quick out here in the fourth. 4-3 for the putout. Keelan Williams struck out on 3 pitches. First pitch, not a strike. And another one in tight to Williams, 2-0. Fouled out of play, 2-1. That ball's hammered into left, and it will be down. Right in front of Eamon out and left. Nothing he could do with that. And that'll be the 4th hit of the game for the Hornets. There's a swinging foul ball by Lowe down the right side. Actually, Wagner's hitting here. Got all kind of subs and changes coming in that I didn't get wind of. 1-1 to count here to Wagner. Swing and a miss, and actually it was 0-2. Make it a strikeout. What a pitch there by Fitzgerald. That's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game, but most importantly, 2 outs here, and that'll bring up Mendez, the second baseman. Oh, we got royalty in the house. AB is here tonight in Kivo. Pitch inside. Ball 1 to Mendez. Mendez singled back in the 2nd inning. He was at first base when Dickerson hit into the 6-4-3 double play. That's in there on the inside corner for a strike, 1-1. One pitch. Tails a little outside by Fitzgerald. 2-1. 38 pitches for the sophomore thus far, coming into this inning anyway. 2 strikeouts, 3 hits, 2 walks, and the 1 run. Throw to first base, not in time. It's our Lufkin Coca-Cola. 4th inning already. When you don't get many base runners, it seems to fly through. There's foul back right off the end of the bat, now leaving the count up at 2-2. 3-2 count, just a bit inside. Fitzgerald wanted that one but did not get it. That will be his third walk of the ball game.
Point center fielder number 9, Chase Dickerson.
And now we'll have first and second. And Perez is going to go out and have a word with Fitzgerald. Gave out a one-out single to Williams, struck out Wagner, and then walked Mendez. And that's where we sit here. And Dickerson will step in. He hit that first leg of that double play to Stafford back in the second inning. Takes that in for a strike, 0-1. Top of the order, and Riggs is on deck. Trying to keep this at a one-run game. And we have shown no signs of life against Ibarra yet. There's a fisticuff ball right to Slayton at second. Why do we keep running halfway to first? But we do. Finally, underhand is over there. Dickerson is retired, 4-3 on the putout for out number 3. They get a hit and a walk, but that will do it. Nothing to show for it. We're moving to the bottom half of the fourth inning. Once again, we're brought to you by Lufkin Coca-Cola. Lufkin and the Bats coming in here, down 1-0 on Lufkin Game Time.
When someone in your family needs emergency care, you want it fast. And now, with Woodland Heights Medical Center's newly expanded ER, it's even easier to get quick, convenient access to 24-hour emergency care. For treatment of broken bones, to care for life-threatening conditions, our dedicated team is ready. Visit ercarelufkin.com for more info.
It's easy to spot a Texan. The sense of adventure, the unbreakable bond with friends and family. There's no other place in the world like it. At Cook Tire and Service, we know you have places to go and don't have time for car trouble or the patience for second-rate service. Cook Tire and Service offers a full array of services to make sure you get where you're going. With locations in Lufkin, Nacogdoches, and Livingston, there's always a Cook Tire right around the corner. So you choose your destination, we'll handle the journey.
And welcome back as we move into the bottom half of the fifth inning.
Grant Stafford.
This is our inning, we hope. Stafford, Slayton, and Fitzgerald, 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup here for the Panthers. Down 1-0. A lot of people here tonight. Good crowd. Of course, Mr. Everything. My man AB's in the house. Kivo's here as well. And a whole host of former and current Lufkin Panthers. Here's the first pitch to Stafford. That's going to be outside for ball 1. Stafford had a 2-1 pitch. He tried to check his swing in his first at bat, but came too far and grounded out to Mendez at second. Stafford had 2 hits earlier today against PNG. Looking for his first hit tonight. We've only got one. 1-0 pitch, breaking ball, called a strike, 1-1. The junior Grant Stafford. Ibarra from the windup. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That is a fastball, but it is low, 2-1. Ibarra has had absolutely no problems through 3 innings, 27 pitches, 1 hit, and 1 strikeout. A bunch of pop-ups and a few groundouts. Nothing hit hard. 2-1 to Stafford, trying to change that up, and that is going to be low and inside, 3-1. Hudson was in a dogfight in game 1 at their place earlier this afternoon. Won a 3-2 matchup with Houston Stratford. Here's the 3-1 to Grant, and it is called a strike. Grant was falling backwards, trying not to get hit, and apparently it caught the inside corner. 3-2. And the 3-2 from Ibarra. Breaking pitch and got Grant swinging. I have not seen that yet this year. But if you can throw a 3-2 breaking ball for a curveball, you're going to get a curveball on a 3-2 count for a strike. You're going to get a lot of outs, and he got one there. That is the third strikeout of the night for Ibarra. Great pitch. Slayton, who's got our only hit, stepping up. That's going to be outside for ball one. Slayton had a 2-1 pitch. He hit right up the middle. And again, has our only hit of the night after 13 hits in the first game. 1-0 pitch, outside corner, called a strike, 1-1. And there's a swing and miss. Mack out in front of that one. Now down in the count, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch to Mack. Breaking ball again. Ibarra has Uncle Charlie dancing here tonight. 2-2 count now to our junior second baseman. Two. Another breaking pitch and another strikeout.
Panthers pitcher,
Boy.
13, Sam Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald had a chance to tie this game up with his at-bat in the first inning, and they retired him on the first time today as he was 4-4 earlier, but he hit a bullet out to left field. Good play out there by Lowe. I think it's Lowe. So 2 outs and nobody on. And there's a fastball on the outside corner. Boy, Ibarra is doing a great job of mixing up his pitches so far tonight. And we cannot get settled in. He is now retired 9 in a row. And there's a chopper left side. And again, quickly up in the count, 0-2. I didn't hear what was said. I probably don't want to know, do I? Oh. And that one just outside the slamming Sammy Fitzgerald. 1-2 now to the sophomore. One-two pitch upstairs came with some gas. 2-2, and if you judge by what's happened so far tonight, I'm betting that big sweeping curveball is coming up next. He has struck out both Stafford and Slayton with it. 2-2 from Ibarra, and there it is. But this time Fitzgerald's able to lay off of it, and we got a full count. Trying to get on base. Rodriguez would be next. And the 3-2 pitch. Fastball got it by him and struck out the side. Wow. What an inning by Ibarra. Struck out our 2, 3, 4 hitters. I don't know if that's happened all year, and I'm going to tell you right now, I hope it doesn't happen again. That does it for our St. Luke Health Memorial 4th inning. We are down 1-0 already, headed to the 5th here on Lufkin Game Time.
This is a Whataburger table tent. An orange and white trophy for your made-to-order burger. It means we cook your meal up fresh. And don't get up, because we'll bring it right to you. So if you're looking to sit down and celebrate the fact that you left it all on the field, we've got your number. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Welcome to Lufkin ISD. For 120 years, the district has promoted excellence in the Piney Woods, producing well-rounded students, champions in the classrooms and on the fields. Lufkin ISD strives to impact the lives of thousands of students every day. Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every single day.
Time Riggs. Say his name and he appears.
Well, welcome back as we move to the 5th inning. And the first pitch is lined into center field off the bat of Riggs. And Forney is there to make the out. F8 for the
number 1, Aiden Benassi.
first out. First time we've retired Riggs tonight. He had walked both times, and he has scored the only run of this game thus far. And he squares around to bunt, does Benassi, right back to Fitzgerald, and he fires it over to first base. Benassi trying to bunt for a hit, I guess. Not successful. 1-3, and 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the 5th inning. 57 pitches so far through 4 innings for Fitzgerald. 3 strikeouts, 4 hits, and 3 walks, and the 1 run. This will bring up Ibarra, the pitcher. He's got 1 of their 4 hits and takes that in for a strike 0-1. Ibarra is doing his best impression of Tom Seaver at the moment. He is dealing. There is a ball hit high and hard to right field. Long run out there for D-Ray, foul territory, and makes the play. What a run for Rodriguez in right field. He runs it down F9 in a very quick 1-2-3 inning here for our man, Sammy Fitzgerald. That'll do it for this 5th inning action. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th. We need something to wake up the bats. We're down 1-0 coming to bat here in the home half of the 5th on Lufkin Game Time.
Need to save money on insurance? Give Joe Hancock and his team a call. Since 1965, the Hancock family has been dedicated to serving Texas with personal and commercial insurance. With 60 years of experience in Lufkin, our friendly and knowledgeable team is ready to help protect you and your family's most valuable assets. We've got the expertise to assist you. Call today for your free no-obligation quote, 936-634-4451. Joe Hancock Agency, your trusted partner in insurance, proud sponsor of Lufkin Athletics. We back the pack.
Looking to earn extra cash? Got an old grill or bike taking up space? Bring it to CMC Recycling right here in Lufkin to turn your scrap metal into cash. CMC will recycle your metal, transforming it into new steel that will be later used in exciting new structures and products. CMC accepts a variety of metals, and the team is ready to assist you and ensure your experience is seamless. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Learn more at cmcrecycling.com.
And welcome back to the ballpark here in Lufkin Baseball Complex. Trying to work the radar gun here. Is our radar gun good?
Now
Let's see.
For the Panthers, right fielder number 8, Demore Rodriguez.
D-Rod Rodriguez will step in. Demore Rodriguez will come in. He struck out on 4 pitches in the first at bat. Let's see if we can get an accurate reading here on Ibarra, who has been absolutely nails here through 4 innings. He struck out 6, including 4 of the last 5. And we got the gun out here. We'll see. Breaking ball at about 72 miles an hour, and it is called a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. It'll be 5-6-7 for the Panthers here in the 5th inning. Another breaking ball thrown in there, and it's 0-2. Ibarra has really been really good with that breaking pitch thus far. D-Ray trying to jump out there and give our man a cramp out there waiting. He is not hustling it in. Ibarra Ibarra is ready to roll. 2 pitches already. And the pitch got him to swing off the end of the bat right to Mendez at second base. He will fire that over to Enriquez at first. And again, another quick out, 4-3. He is throwing strikes early.
Ryder Sepulvedo.
And that'll bring up the DH this afternoon. Ryder Sepulvedo, the freshman, grounded out to third in the second inning. Again, we haven't gotten a hit since the first, and it's our only one of the ball game. 11 in a row retired by Ibarra, and that fastball's upstairs for ball 1. One-0 pitch on the way from the big man. Again, off the end of the bat from Sepulvedo. Out in front of that off-speed curveball. Ibarra's curve is really dancing tonight. Decent wind blowing out to left field again, just as it was this afternoon. Here's the 1-1 way outside, 2-1. Fifth inning action brought to you by Cook Tire. See my mans today, Blake and the guys at Cook Tire for all your tire needs. And the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball, that's in for a strike, 2-2. Sepulvedo back in from the right side. The freshman gets a breaking pitch in for a strike, 3 looking. What a great pitch by Ibarra. Again, he is throwing that breaking ball for a strike whenever he wants to in whatever count. And when you can do that with as good as his is, it's deadly. 7th strikeout of the ball game for Ibarra, and that'll bring in Perez, the catcher, who grounded out to second base in his lone appearance at the plate tonight. Still 1-0. See on your Austin Bank scoreboard. One-0 count to Perez, the 7-hole hitter. Fastball hit through the gap. Yes, it is off the glove of a diving Benassi. He will not get Perez at first, and we have got a hit. What a great effort by Benassi at short. He dove to his right, got a glove on it. Even got up and made a throw, but Perez beats it out. We'll get a courtesy runner coming in for him. I believe that'll be Rocco. And that stops a run there.
11, Rocco Farrell.
Of 12 retired in a row for Ibarra. And our second hit of the night. So that'll bring up the big cat, Ariano. And it looks like Jackson Webb may pinch hit after that if he can reach. Tying run at first base, but 2 outs here in the 5th inning, brought to you by Cook Tire. Serving all of Angelina and surrounding counties, Cook Tire. First pitch is outside for ball 1 to the big man. He struck out on 3 pitches in his first at bat. Once again, Ibarra has struck out 7 Panthers so far. And only needed 44 pitches coming into this inning. Farrell dancing around over there. It hits him, gets away from the first base, but not far enough for Rocco to get to second. Coach Eberlin over there in that first base coaching box. The 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball. Breaks in for a strike at the letters, 1-1. Coach Cobb with a look on his face that somebody might have missed a sign right there. I'm pretty sure I can guess who. 1-1 count now to our first baseman. And a pickoff throw to first base, not in time. Coach Cobb trying to select a pitch for Rocco to run on, hoping it's one of those big curves in the dirt from the big right-hander from Hudson. Checks over his back shoulder. Big man will go back to first base. Rocco back in plenty of time. And the 1-1 pitch, he's off at first swing, trying to protect him. It'll be a stolen base by Rocco easily. Rocco Farrell with the steal. Ariano swings through trying to protect him, however, and he's now down in the count 1-2, but the tying run is out at second base. We need a Commercial Bank of Texas entry right here, and a big hit by the big first baseman would be exactly that. Can he tie it up in the fifth? Down in the count 1-2, however, and I bet Uncle Charlie's about to dance. And it is. Inside corner, strike three looking. That's impossible to hit. You got to try to foul it off if you can. Ariano couldn't do it, and that's the 8th strikeout of the night for the big man Ibarra. That'll do it for the Cook Tire 5th inning. It is still 1 run in the top of the first by Hudson. It is standing at the moment. We are already headed to the 6th inning here on Lufkin Game Time.
Red 18. This season, you can share a Coke with your team on it. So I'm going to tell you how with a little help from this quarterback.
Selling 44.
You can share a Coke when your team's up.
Red Poncho.
You can share a Coke when your team's down.
Happy Jolly.
You can share a Coke with a coach, a mascot, or an MVP.
Chili, chili, chili.
You can even share a Coke with your rival on game day.
Turbo.
Or you can share a Coke when you're giving out your famous guacamole recipe in a completely packed stadium.
Cilantro, chopped onion, squeeze a lime, Roma tomato, hike.
Share a Coke with a fan this season.
Ice cold, delicious.
Share a Coke is back for the fall football season. We all know what comes with being a fan. The ups, the downs, and everything in between. Whether you've just won a big game and want to celebrate with fellow fans, or want to share a Coke with your best friend whose team just lost against their arch rival, Coca-Cola has something for you. Share a Coke with a teammate, rival, or best friend this season.
Well, welcome back as we move into the 6th inning, a Ramblin' Ranch 6th inning. My man Kane Urie and his real estate team for all of your real estate needs. Give them a call at Ramblin' Ranch Real Estate today. We head to the 6th inning of play. It'll be 4-5-6 for the Hornets. They lead it 1-0. First pitch to Horan. He takes a big cut at it, and it's 0-1. Horan's 0 for 2, but I'm telling you right now, that ball he hit in the first inning is probably out of 90% of the parks he plays in. Forney, however, caught it up against the wall out there. He fires that one back out of play. It's 0-2. Fitzgerald's been pretty good. Only needed 61 pitches through 5 innings, 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 3 walks, and that 1 run to start the game. Low and outside, 2-1. But Ibarra has been a little bit better thus far, but that's why they play 7. 6 total hits in both clubs so far. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's a chopper off the glove of Fitzgerald. Slayton runs it, throws it to first, and he got him. What a great adjustment by Max Slayton at second base. That is going to be the 1-4-3 putout for out 1. I'd like to know if there's many pitchers that filled their position. A little PFP here for Fitzgerald. He is really getting it done. I know he didn't pull that in, but knocking it down enabled Mack to make the play and prevent a hit. That'll bring up Albritton, 1 for 2 with the RBI single. He drove in the only run in the first inning. Takes that high for ball 1. Inside to Albritton for ball 2. 6th inning already. Once again, the Ramblin' Ranch Kane Urie Real Estate. You see your Austin Bank scoreboard says 3-1. That, unfortunately, maybe that'll be the final score, but right now it is not. It's 1-0 Hudson. This Angelina County battle, the guys from the West are winning at the moment. 2-1 count to Albritton. Williams on deck. Coach Hines' squad's 12-1. Lufkin 8-2, 8-2-1 after the win earlier today. There's a line drive right at Max Slayton. Fields it cleanly over to the Big Cat. Back-to-back 4-3 putouts here in the sixth inning. That'll bring up Keelan Williams. He's got one of those 4 hits in his last at bat and struck out in the first one. Williams steps in, first pitch in his kitchen, fouled it back. Good pitch there by Fitzgerald. Came inside, hadn't done that much tonight, but came inside, and Williams fouls it back. Once again, Williams 1 for 2 on the night. Got that single back in the 4th. Fitzgerald has now retired 6 in a row, looking to make it 7. He's up in the count 0-2 now to Williams. And the 0-2, a swing and a miss, strikeout. That'll be the 4th strikeout of the ball game for the big man, slamming Sammy Fitzgerald. And that'll do it to the top of the 6th inning, but they still lead it 1-0. And let me check, but I'm pretty sure the big man, Ibarra, he looks like he might be headed to first base. I hope that's not the case. We'll get that changed if it is. Right after this, we're headed to the top, bottom of the 6th inning, down 1-0 on Lufkin Game Time.
By now, you've heard of Tia Juanita's and our unique mix of your favorite Mexi-Cajun dishes. Enjoy grilled oysters, boudin quesadillas, fish tacos, and more like great gumbo, steaks, and fajitas. Plus a full bar featuring our famous frozen cocktails. And that's not to mention our great live music every weekend. It's everything great we're known for. Tia Juanita's, dine in or to go. Visit us today in Lufkin, Henderson, or our newest location now open in Longview. Tia Juanita's, dive on in.
When it comes to repairing your vehicle, you always have a choice. At S&W Expert Collision Repair, we set the standard for excellence with state-of-the-art equipment, leading-edge technology, and over 40 years of industry know-how.
They got us a new car. They got us a new car. They got us a new car.
No, this is your car. We just fixed it correctly.
Thank you so much for our new car.
No, this is your car.
S&W Expert Collision Repair. You just might think you got a new car.
Well, welcome back to Lufkin Baseball Complex. We move into the bottom half of the 6th inning, and Ibarra is going to first base. This could be Paul Skeens coming in. I don't know, but I know what I've seen from Ibarra, and we weren't hitting him tonight. Ibarra tonight, we can close the book, I think. 58 pitches, 8 strikeouts, and 2 hits. That's it. 58 through 5, and he will go to first base. And now the big DH, who has hit a couple of big shots tonight. Nothing to show for it, however. Horn will come in to pitch.
Jackson Webb.
Jackson Webb will pitch hit for Henderson. It'll be 9-1-2 in the lineup now, as the first batter coming in will be Jackson Webb. He got a swinging bunt single in the first game. My man's got a hitting streak, trying to make it 2, or going for a hitting streak. Technically, a 1-game hitting streak is not quite a streak. Now a hit here, and we are in there for 2. First batter of the game for Horan, and his first pitch is on the inside corner for strike 1. Once again, Horan coming in for Ibarra, who moves over to first base. The big man was throwing nothing but gas and breaking balls tonight, and we could not hit it. Maybe he was on a pitch count pregame and hit that. Not up to date. All I know is that kid was absolutely cash money tonight. Here's the 0-1 to Webb. Breaking pitch. That's outside, 1-1. Jackson Webb, once again, pinch hit in the first game. Got a hit down the third base line. Steps in with nobody out here in the 6th inning. That breaking ball almost hit him, 2-1. The senior. The winner of this one will play tomorrow at 6 o'clock. 2-1 pitch. That's out. Called a strike, 2-2. Ran on that first base side of the rubber as well. The 2-2 pitch struck him out. Webb will strike out swinging for the first out of this 6th inning. That is the 9th Panther to strike out tonight.
Center fielder number 4, Latavian Forney.
And that'll bring us back to the top of the order. Latavian Forney, 0 for 2, fly out to center field both times. Actually, the second time it was an over-the-shoulder catch by Mendez, but in shallow center field. This could be his final at-bat tonight at the top of the order. We need to get some kind of rally going here. First pitch to Forney, breaking ball outside for ball 1. Lufkin won the first game 5-4 over Port Neches Grove. They won 3-2 over Houston Stratford and are battling here this afternoon. 1-0 pitch. Fastball, chopper left side. In the hole over there is Benassi, and he booted it. Benassi was there. I don't know if he was going to get the speedy Forney anyway. I'm going to give Forney a hit. Well, let's get the official ruling over there. Is that a hit or E6? I'm kind of lenient with my playbook because I know how hard hits are to come by. I'm going to give my man a hit. Not that I'm the official scorebook keeper by any stretch of the imagination. Either way, Forney's at first base, and he is the tying run. Grant Stafford steps in from the left side. First pitch low for ball 1. The tying run over there at first. Stafford struck out on a beautiful 3-2 curveball by Ibarra. It's the first time that I personally this year have seen Stafford strike out. I'll try to get the updated stats when we go to White House on Friday. Pickoff throw over to first base, not in time. Moran working from the stretch at the belt. The 1-0 curveball again inside. Grant fouls it back out of play. 1-1 now. Sixth inning action. Ramblin' Ranch Real Estate. Another throw to first base, and it gets away. We got to go, baby. We got to go. Ibarra will run it down, running around second. They're going to throw out behind him. Boy, I was hoping for a little snowball fight here in early March, but a good stop there by Benassi. Forney will advance on the error. Not sure if that's going to be charged to Horan or Ibarra, but either way. The tying run now at second base. Stafford with a 1-1 count. Mendez not playing Stafford to pull here as he is not even deep in the gap over there at second base. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball way outside, 2-1. This is the first sign of any drama. We had one runner to second base last inning, but Ibarra stepped up and struck him out to end the inning. His 8th strikeout of the game. That was it. This is only our third base runner to second base. Nobody's got to third yet for Lufkin, and there's a ball popped up high to left field. Low coming in under it. Drifting back now a couple of steps. Will come over, and he dropped it. That ball was hit a mile high. We're going to round third. He may come in to score. That throw is going up the line, and hustling all the way over to third is Stafford. He's in there, and Lufkin has tied the game. 2 errors in the inning. That glove hit low. I mean, that ball hit a mile high. And it just low lost it. I didn't lose it. It hit his glove, but Karam's away. That'll definitely be an E7. Forney hustling in from second ties the game, and now Strauss. Grant is over at third base and is the go-ahead run. Max Slayton coming in. Only 1 out. A deep fly ball will give us the lead going into the 7th. Boy, and if you were a youngster watching this, that was just a high fly ball to left. Looked like it was going to be an easy out. But what did Grant Stafford do out of the box? He busted his tail just in case that happened, and he was able to turn that routine fly into left to a triple. 9 times out of 10, you throw your bat down and you jog it out to first, probably get to second, but not normally hustling all the way around to third. That is a play right there by Stafford that does not show up in the scorebook, but it's one of the reasons that makes him so great. There is no shutoff in his game. What a great effort there by Grant Stafford. So Slayton will have a chance to come in and drive in the go-ahead run. Still the bottom of the 6th inning. Stafford, the go-ahead run at second. 1 out. They're going to bring the infield in all the way around. Horan got a strikeout. Gave up the single to Forney. Actually, it could have been an error. And there's a chopper. That could have been an E6. I'm not exactly sure. We'll have to ask Coach Cobb of the official scoring on that later. But 2 errors in this inning, at least 1, maybe 2, have brought in the only run of the game for Lufkin. Mack down in the count 0-1 after that swinging chopper out of play. Slayton from the right side, obviously. Here's the 0-1 from Horan. Breaking ball, almost hit him 1-1. Fitzgerald's on deck. One pitch to Mack. That's a fastball in under the chin, 2-1. Good heater there by Horan. Just a little inside. Whataburger strikeouts all over the place tonight. They've got 9 of them. Whataburger's where it is at. 2-1 pitch. That's way outside. 3-1. Great stop by Alsbrook behind the plate. So brought to you by Tijuanitas. S&W Collision. Always there when you need it. S&W Collision, my man Corey Pigg. Slayton back in the box now, trying to get a hit, something to the outfield to give Lufkin our first lead of the night. 3-1 pitch, he got it right down the right field line. It is fair. That will ease in the run easily. Slayton around first base. He's headed for second. He is not stepping up. Slayton is headed into third. No play. It's a sliding 1-out triple for Max Slayton. Hammered that ball down the right field line, and Lufkin has our first lead of the night. The first RBI of the night as well. Stafford comes in to score.
Sam Fitzgerald.
And Sam Fitzgerald trying to get a little insurance run, Morgan insurance run here in the 6th inning. Still just 1 out. Third hit of the game for Lufkin to go those 2 errors tonight for Hudson in this inning. First pitch, he squares around a bunt. He pops it up. It will be down. Nobody's covering first. He throws it away. Horan. It wouldn't have mattered if he didn't come home because nobody was there to cover first base as Ibarra charged.
Panthers right fielder, number 8.
That'll be a fielder's choice. 3 runs have come in to score. A good throw, I do believe, gets Slayton at home, but it would have been bang, bang. And it is 3-1. Boy. Maybe Mr. Bonnet down there had some knowledge we didn't know about. He posted 3-1 after that inning when it was still 1-0. But the Panthers have scored 3 so far here. And I believe we're going to get a courtesy runner coming in for slamming Sammy. He didn't get to slam that one, but got a bunt down and will get an RBI. And will be staked to a 2-run lead when he comes out for the 7th. At least that's a 2-run lead.
Pitch running for the Panthers, number 18, Venegas. Drew Venegas.
Venegas courtesy running over there for Fitzgerald. D-Ray step in with a ground out to second and a strikeout to his credit. Lufkin up 3-1 now. And the first pitch. And he checked his swing, strike one. And that's fouled back 0-2. Strikeout, Uncle Charlie. Rodriguez couldn't get a piece of it. That is the 9th Whataburger strikeout tonight.
Designated hitter number 15, Ryder Sepulveda.
And that'll bring up Ryder Sepulveda. He struck out his last at bat. I'm going to have to search hard and far to see somebody who has not struck out tonight. Forney hasn't struck out. And Perez has not struck out. That is it. Sepulveda 0 for 2, trying to move a runner over here. We'll move him in. 2 outs, runner at first. Lufkin has plated 3 with only 1 hit in the inning. Pitch to Sepulveda, fastball called a strike in the area of the outside corner, but it was right over that white stripe of the left-handed batter's box. Big lead over there by Villegas. Will draw a throw to first, but he's back in plenty of time. Oh, 1 pitch to Sepulveda. Breaking ball outside, 1-1. This is the 7th batter of the inning. We didn't have 7 people come to bat in the 4th and 5th inning combined. And the 1-1. Fastball fouled out of play by Ryder. 1-2, the freshman. Again, pitched the first game against P&G. Did very well. If we can hold on and get this win here, I do believe my boy Paxton Cook will be throwing tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Lufkin will be 3 outs away from achieving just that. And the 1-2 pitch outside. Good stop by Albritton behind the plate. 2-2. Two pitch, breaking ball, struck him out. Sepulveda will go down via the strikeout. That is the 10th Whataburger strikeout of Panthers here tonight. But we get 1 big hit and 3 bigger runs. Couple of errors help us in the field. 1 by the shortstop, 1 by the left fielder. And now we are moving into the 7th inning. We're brought to you by Ramblin' Ranch Real Estate. My man Kane Urie. 7th inning action. Lufkin 3 outs away from moving to the semifinals. Back with more from the Integra Classic right after this.
School. For the last day of work. For the satisfaction of a job well done. For the ideas that change the world. For good times. For not so good times. For her future and hers and his. For serving our customers and connecting communities. We're here with you for good. Austin Bank, with you for good.
East Texas Slab Masters is one of East Texas' most trusted foundation specialists. With over 25 years experience, they can assess and address any of your foundation needs, residential or commercial. Top 4 warning signs: doors not shutting properly, cracks in sheetrock, cracks in concrete slab floors, cracks in brick. We also offer polymers, a heavy-duty polyurethane foam for slab lifting and soil stabilization. Protect your investment. East Texas Slab Masters, setting your house on a strong foundation. Schedule your free estimate today.
Now batting for the Hornets, left fielder number 6, Carter Wagner.
And welcome back. They need 2 here. Wagner, it'll be 7, 8, 9. Wagner, Mendez, and Dickerson in the 7th inning. Fitzgerald back on the hill trying to go 7 full. He's thrown 72 pitches. Struck out 4, walked 3, and given up 4 hits. And the first pitch is fouled off. Or excuse me, outside. What am I looking at? 4 strikeouts, 4 hits, and 3 base on balls thus far for Fitzgerald. And again, now it's 0-2 or 2-0. Wagner 0 for 2. Fly out the center and a strikeout. That's not a strike either, apparently. 3-0. Coach Cobb out on the apron over there on the third base dugout. That's right down the middle. If that's not a strike, I don't know what would be. Fitzgerald grooved that one in there to Wagner. Here's the 3-1, and that almost hit him. And it's a leadoff walk for the 3rd time tonight.
Hornets second baseman number 7, Buddy Mendez.
Coach Cobb's going to come out, and there will be some form of change here. I'm not exactly sure what it is. He's got his card coming out. This is the problem I've had from the jump. Lowe started the game. He was in the card that the coach gave me, but I think that's what he's saying here. Wagner has batted at least the last 2 times. The lineup sheet that Coach Hines gave me had Lowe starting in left. Of course, the lineup card was wrong. It had 2 right fielders in it, but that's neither here nor there. But Lowe batted first. Then Wagner came in and struck out, and then Wagner stayed in, which is legal, but I'm not sure who was playing left field. Coach Cobb just made reference to what's going on. The umpires talk. Doesn't look like anything's going to happen. Yeah, Coach is showing him the lineup card. I don't know if he gave us the wrong lineup card or not, but that lineup card Coach gave, the Hudson coach gave to Cobb. I took a picture of it. It had Lowe starting in left. And that is in for a strike to Mendez. He is the tying run. 0-1 pitch. That's on the outside corner, 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Chopper up the middle. Stafford is there. Steps on the back for 1. He is up into the second base. That is a good, solid play out there by Wagner. Nothing dirty about that. He slid right into the bag.
Center fielder number 9, Jace Dickerson.
Grant's got to do a little better job of getting either in front of the bag, but they kind of got up on him quick. Either way, we get the lead run. That's the main thing. 6 unassisted for out number 1. Mendez will be on with a fielder's choice, and we are 2 outs away from getting the win. Coach Cobb comes out in one explanation, but it appeared to me from up here that he slid straight into second base, which is legal. Unless they've changed the rules since I quit playing. So that'll bring up Dickerson. And the first pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1. Lufkin 2 outs away from getting the 3-1 win. That 2 on the corner. 0-2 is Slamming Sammy is now chunking Sammy. 0-2 pitch. That's popped up right side. D-Ray is out there. He's coming in a couple of steps. Under it, Camp makes the catch, out number 2. F9 for the second out of the inning. And Lufkin needs one out from getting another nail-biting win here in the Integra Classic. Top of the order, Riggs. Couple of walks and a fly out to center. He's the tying run. Fitzgerald's pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Riggs back in the box, 0 for 1 tonight, 0-1 pitch, and that is just a bit outside, 1-1. 82 pitches for the sophomore as of this moment. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's fouled back. 1-2, we're a strike away. Strike away from waiting till 6 o'clock tomorrow to see who wins this game coming up next between Tyler Legacy and Bullard. Couple of teams separated by not many miles, traveling farther to play each other than they are actually located next to each other. And the 1-2 pitch, breaking ball, fouled it back. Good job by Riggs to stay alive. It will be a battle of Titans. Both those clubs very good. The winner will play the winner of this one tomorrow at 6. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball just a bit outside, 2-2. Benassi's on deck. We would rather not have to see Ibarra till sometime in the future. Popped up again out of play. Good job, Riggs battling here. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Two-two pitch, just a bit outside. Boy, me, a bunch of Panther fans, and especially Fitzgerald was wanting that pitch. Full count, the runner will be off at first with 2. Fitzgerald's pitch, fouled it back again. Wow. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat to Riggs. He's already walked him twice tonight. 3 walks issued tonight by Fitzgerald. 2 have come to Riggs. And the 3-2 pickoff, maybe was trying to catch Mendez leaning over there as he'll be running on this pitch. Good idea. Just didn't work. And the 3-2. Strike 3 on the corner. What a pitch by Fitzgerald. Struck him out looking. A 3rd out of the ball game. We'll keep it right here. Lufkin's going to win it 3-1. We don't have quite as many stats as we had in the first game.
30 minutes.
Lufkin wins it 3-1. Welcome into our Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show. Let's get the final tally here for our man, hurling Sammy Fitzgerald. He goes 7 full innings. That's going to be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 7 innings, 91 pitches. And that will be 5 strikeouts, 4 hits, and 3 walks. Wow, what a night by the sophomore Fitzgerald. Once again, he gets the win. 7 innings, 91 pitches, 5 hits. It's going to be 5 Ks, 4 hits, and 3 walks. At the plate, it was all about our man, Mac Slayton, the junior. 2 for 3, including the game-winning triple down the right field line to score the tying run. And a little insurance there, drove in a couple. Max Slayton is our hitter player of the night on the offensive side, brought to you as always by Commercial Bank of Texas. And of course, our main player tonight, however, is the sophomore pitcher. Sam Fitzgerald is our Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game tonight. Once again, he gets the win, 7 full innings, and pitches us into the semifinals, which will be at 6 o'clock tomorrow night right here at the Lufkin Baseball Complex. Girls are going into district as well tomorrow against Jacksonville. That starts at 6 as well. We'll get some broadcast updates and pass that along to you via social media all tonight and tomorrow. What a great day of baseball. Lufkin takes the day-night doubleheader 5-4 early, 3-1 late. And we'll move into those semifinals tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, a winner to face the winner of this next ball game, which will be, once again, Tyler Legacy and Bullard. They will get underway here in about 30 minutes. That'll do it from Lufkin. Thank you all for tuning us in. We will see you tomorrow. For all the fine folks at Jam Digital Media, I'm Gary Ives Jr. for Lufkin Game Time.